Hello friends, welcome to my online prep. This video is different in the sense this video is especially for those who are preparing for JIB exam and wants to know what is the easiest way to crack JIB exam. This video is also for those who are preparing but confused for whether he should appear in the coming exam or he should skip exam. This video is especially for those who have already cracked some of the paper in the old syllabus but confused whether he should get the credit in new syllabus or revised syllabus or not. So I'll let you know each and every query of related to JIB in this video. Stay tuned with us. Let's get started. So what is the quickest way to crack JIB? Let's understand the revised syllabus which has been announced by IFBI recently. That earlier we had 3 papers in JIB exam. One is Principle and Practices of Banking, the second one is Accounting and Finance for Bankers, and third one is the Legal and Regulatory Aspect of Banking. Now what has been changes in coming days, from May 2023, they have changed papers. There were 3 papers, now we have 4 papers in JIB exam. The first one is Indian Financial System. This is the first paper. And then Principle and Practices of Banking. This is the second paper. And the third one is Accounting and Financial Management for Bankers. And the fourth one is Retail Banking and Wealth Management. These are the changes that you have to keep in your mind when you have May 2023 onwards. So we have a 4 paper. Earlier we had a 3 paper. You have to appear in this new format for JIB exam. So we have a 3 papers, and we had a 3 papers. Now we have a 4 papers. Now let's understand the module, question, type of question, marks, passing criteria and credit you will be getting in JIB exam in revised syllabus. See, there would be a 4 papers. One paper 1 is Indian Economy, paper 2 is Principle and Practices of Banking, paper 3 Accounting and Financial Management for Bankers, and the fourth one is Retail Banking and Wealth Management. Now the module, see, earlier we had a in some of the paper we had A to E module A, B, C, D in Principle and Practices of Banking, module A, module B, module C, module D, module E. Now they have standardized. Now each paper is having 4 module. अब आपको जो मॉड्यूल मिलेंगे वो 4 मॉड्यूल्स मिलेंगे each पेपर में, 4 मॉड्यूल each पेपर. Okay, earlier we had a question, 120 question in JIB exam, 120 question. Now this has been revised from 120 to 100 question. Now you will have 100 questions in each paper. पहले एग्जाम में 120 क्वेश्चन होते थे, 0.5 मार्क्स के क्वेश्चन होते थे, 100 क्वेश्चन होते, 1 मार्क्स के क्वेश्चन होते थे और फिर 2 मार्क्स के होते थे. बट इस बार क्या है, इस बार दे हैव रिवाइज द इंटायर curriculum and the format of the exam, and now we have 100 question carrying 1 mark each questions. They have eliminated 0.5 marks, 1 marks and 2 marks. Now they have just come up with only 1 marks with carrying one question 1 marks. Okay, like we have in CIB. Okay, now type of question, किस तरह के क्वेश्चन पूछे जाते हैं JIB के एग्जाम में. तो JIB के एग्जाम में हम लोग के पास जो क्वेश्चन आते हैं वो MCQ होते हैं. वी हैव MCQs, देन वी हैव अ फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स, एंड केस स्टडीज. Case studies is like you will be given a scenario, and based on that scenario you have to answer the questions. Maybe in a particular case study you will be having 1, 2, 3 questions like that. तो case studies भी question आते हैं एग्जाम में. तो आपको मोस्टली एमसीक्यू रहेंगे, नॉर्मल जो एमसीक्यू क्वेश्चन रहते हैं, केस स्टडी भी रहेंगे इसमें, और आपको इसके आंसर देने होंगे। नेक्स्ट वी हैव ए मार्क्स। हम लोगों के पास अर्लियर वी हैड 100 मार्क्स, नाउ वी हैव ऑल्सो इन द रिवाइज सिलेबस इट हैज ऑल्सो बिन 100 मार्क्स। ये 100 मार्क्स के पहले हुआ करते थे, अभी भी 100 मार्क्स के ही होंगे, ठीक है। तो पहले क्या था, डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन था 0.5 मार्क्स, 1 मार्क्स एंड 2 मार्क्स, ये एलिमिनेट हो गया। अब पासिंग क्राइटेरिया आ जाइए। पासिंग क्राइटेरिया, व्हाट इज पासिंग क्राइटेरिया? पासिंग क्राइटेरिया, सपोज पहले क्या था, you have to achieve 50 marks in each paper in order to pass JIB exam. This is the passing criteria. Overall aggregate 200 marks you need to secure in order to pass JIB exam. Okay, but IABA have given some kind of relief to the students. What? They have given some liberty. If you are getting 45, minimum 45 marks in this particular paper, 45 marks, then 45, not less than 45, minimum 45 marks, 45 and this 65. So if you are getting 45 marks in any particular paper, say 45, 46, 47, 48, 49 and 50. So if you are getting less than 50 but more than 45, minimum 45, तो आप पास कर सकते हो। कब? कि आपको ये मेकअप करना पड़ेगा। इसमें 45 इसमें आया, 45 if you score 45 in a particular paper, then what your target will be to achieve more 5 marks more in another paper in order to get 200 in aggregate. And 3 condition are there. First, आपको 1 शॉट में एग्जाम देना है। एक बार आपने एक सीजन में एग्जाम बैठा और ये चारों पेपर आपने दिया, ये चारों पेपर आप अटेम्प्ट करते हैं, देन दिस पर्टिकुलर थ्योरी इज एप्लीकेबल। एंड सपोज कि आपने इस बार एग्जाम दिया और 2 पेपर आपके 50 आए, एक पेपर में 45 आए और इसमें भी 45 आए, देन व्हाट विल हैपन? You will not be awarded JIB certification. Why? Because the passing criteria in this scenario is that you have to attempt in a single shot. आप एक बार एग्जाम में बैठते हो, सिंगल शॉट में 4 पेपर अटेम्प्ट करते हो, इसमें ही 45 वाला फार्मूला एप्लीकेबल है। दिस फार्मूला इज एप्लीकेबल ओनली इफ यू आर गिविंग एग्जाम इन 1 सिंगल शॉट, राइट? तो आपको अगर पास करना है तो मिनिमम अगर 50 आता है, ये पेपर पास हो गया। आप जितनी बार दोगे ये एग्जेम्प्टेड है अगले 5 अटेम्प्ट तक, ठीक है। इसमें 50 पास हो गए आप, इसमें 50 पास कर गए, इसमें 50 पास कर गए आप, राइट? नाउ कम टू द क्रेडिट. Credit is for those who cleared some of the paper in previous JIB syllabus, and now they just want to clear some more paper in the revised syllabus. So what are the strategies? What are the scenario? Let's understand. Suppose you have cracked, see earlier what paper we have, we had PPB first paper, we had AFB second paper, LRB थर्ड पेपर, ये तीनों पेपर था। अब सपोज करो कि आपने ये पेपर पास कर लिया है, ये पेपर पास कर दिया है आपने, ये दोनों पेपर आपको पास नहीं किया है। किसमें? पुराने सिलेबस में। You did not qualify these 2 paper, PPB and AFB, and you just cleared LRB paper. So in new format, how many paper you should attempt? How many paper you should attempt in order to pass JIB exam? So if you clear LRB, then how many paper you have to pass? You have to pass all 4 papers, this. because they have just removed LRB paper in JIB curriculum. So if you clear LRB and you just want to get the credit, then you have to pass in all 4 papers, right? Now scenario 2, you clear PPB, okay, AFB not clear, LRB not clear, okay. So how many papers you need to pass? You need to pass 3 papers. You don't need to appear in PPB because it is exempted. You don't need to require, but you have to pass this paper and this paper. If you pass PPB in previous syllabus, okay. Now scenario 3. Now scenario 3, AFB, but you did not qualify in PPB and LRB. How many paper you should pass? You should pass only in 3 paper, 1, 2, 3. You will get the credit in accounting and financial management for banker. You don't need to pass this exam. This is exempted, right? Now the last one scenario. Let's understand the last scenario. What would be the last scenario? Last scenario will be you just pass AFB, PPB, and you did not pass LRB. Passed and did not pass. So how many papers you need to pass? You need to pass only 2 papers. If you did not qualify or crack LRB paper, then you have to clear 2 more paper, that is retail banking and Indian economy. These 2 papers anyhow you have to appear. So basically the conclusion is that if you miss any paper in previous syllabus, you have to appear in those papers. You have to pass in those papers, retail banking and wealth management and Indian economy and Indian financial system. These 2 papers are mandatory in order to pass. Along with these 2 papers, if you clear this one, then you have to, this paper will be exempted. These are 2 exempted in either way, okay. So we have covered credit, passing criteria, marks, type of questions, number of questions and modules. Got it? Now lot of students keep asking us that what is the easiest way of cracking JIB exam. Give me some important topics. I'll be reading those important topics and I'll pass JIB exam. Give me a sure short formula for passing JIB exam. Give me shortcuts. We have a numerous of queries, but it is not possible to cover each and every queries in a particular video. I will be addressing all your queries maybe in the next video, but I'll try my best to cover each and every point of your raised by you in this particular video. Let's check. I have created 2 scenarios. Scenario 1 is that we have a person who are preparing JIB exam for last 3 to 4 months, right? And the person who just started in 2 months. So what is the advantage with this particular guy and this guy? Whether he will be able to crack the JIB or not. See, if a person who are preparing JIB exam just before 3 or 4 months of their actual JIB exam, then the advantage of preparing JIB exam in early is that he will be able to cover each and every topic of the JIB. One thing, covered each topic thoroughly. what will happen after going all topic of GIB? Your day to day banking will be improved. See, GIB consisting all of the basic knowledge of banking. So whether, no matter you are from assets department, or you are from liabilities department, or you are from treasury department, from any vertical you are, but all the topics are covered through GIB and CIB content. So if you are preparing GIB exam well before 3 months or 4 months, you will be able to cover each and every topic thoroughly, and your day-to-day banking will improve. And first thing, he will be able to pass the exam. Second thing, with the distinction mark, with the flying colors. Second scenario. And the third scenario, he will not be in firefighting situation. He will be able to, she, because figure is a she will be able to cover each and every topic, and she will avoid firefighting situation, and she will take leave. She can enjoy her life with families and friends and everything on weekend. But what about those who are just thinking to crack GIB in 2 months? Can he crack the GIB in 2 months? Is it possible? Because see, syllabus has become vast. Earlier it was vast, but it is now become tougher, right? So how it is possible that one can crack GIB exam well within 2 months? It is absolutely possible. It can be possible, but you need a strategy, proper strategy. You need to figure out what are the important topics and where you should focus more. So here come what are the disadvantage and advantage what are the advantage and disadvantage preparing exam in later या in late, ऐसा आप कर सकते हो. तो ये advantage इनके साथ क्या है और disadvantage क्या है. So let's see what are the advantage and disadvantage preparing GIB exam in 2 months, just before 2 months. First, you will not be able to cover each and every topic, because you have to go through 161 topic. 161 topics are there in entire GIB syllabus that you need to cover. That it is not possible for you to cover each and every topic thoroughly, right? One thing. Second thing, you will be in firefighting situation, but still you can crack the exam. I'll let you know how. So still you will be having a firefighting situation, because you are just preparing late, and you want to cover each and every topic just within 2 months. So maybe it is not possible for you to cover each and every topic. तो लेट करने से फायदा और नुकसान ये है कि आप फायर फाइटिंग सिचुएशन में रहोगे. पासिंग परसेंटेज जहां इसका 99% होता है, इसका घट करके 80% आ जाता है. पासिंग परसेंटेज 80% हो जाएगा. अगर आप बिल्कुल ही सिंसियरली, इफ यू आर गिविंग योर टाइम, यू जस्ट सैक्रिफाइस योर ऑल हॉलीडेज एंड लीव्स, एंड you just focus next 2 months on your GIB CIB studies, so then you can able to crack GIB exam. Let's see how. We discussed the important topic and strategy to crack GIB exam in an easiest way. Let's understand what are the papers we have and the manner in which exam is conducted. See, we have a 4 paper, where mainly Indian economy and Indian financial system. The next is principle and practices of banking, and the third one is accounting and financial management for bankers, and the fourth one is retail banking and wealth management. 4 paper in this way exam are conducted. So first exam will be conducted, which paper, whose paper? The first one is Indian economy and Indian financial system. These papers exams will be conducted first, and then PPB, and then AFM, and then RB and WM. So how to prepare exam? See, the difficult paper that the accounting and financial management for banker is being considered the most difficult paper among student. Why? Because there are a lot of commercial mathematics are there, which become nightmare for those who are not from non-commerce background student. So if you are a commerce background student, then it is maybe a cakewalk for you to prepare JIB exam, especially I am talking about this paper. But if you are from non-commerce background student, then this paper will become nightmare for you. Why? Because see, the content are business mathematics, business accounting formulas that you are not aware of in your previous curriculum. So that is the reason which is the reason it becomes difficult for those who are not from non-commerce background student. Let's understand, as I told you, these particular all the paper have been divided in 4 different modules. So module 1 we have 11 chapters, module B we have 7 chapters, module C we have 10 chapters, and module D we have 7 chapter again, right? So module C is full of business mathematics, business mathematics, and this is very important module in AFM paper, because 25 to 30% question will be asked from this module, right? And this is a basic accounting procedure, basic accounting knowledge, bookkeeping knowledge you will have after reading all these topics from module A. So if you want to start your JIB preparation in 2 months, well within 2 months, or whether you have been preparing and you have finished and you want to revise, then ideally you should start with AFM first. Start with AFM. If your mathematics is good, then I would suggest first start module C. Finish module C first and then go back to module A and B and then C. Let's understand what are the topics inside each module. Well, in module A of accounting and finance for banker, accounting and financial management for bankers, there are 11 topics. These topics: maintenance of cash and subsidiary books and ledger, and bill of exchange, and definition and scope of accounting. These are 2 lengthy topics. It consisting too many topics in this particular chapter, right? So if you want to prepare JIB exam, so do one thing: skip these things. These 3 chapters just skip. Start preparing from. See, if you want to have a basic knowledge of accounting, then skip this one. Start with maintenance of trial balance, maintenance of cash. This is lengthy, but if you want to understand each and every things of accounting, then start with this, go with this, then bank reconciliation, trial balance, finish depreciation, and capital and revenue expenditure, operational aspect of accounting. These are a small topic. You just cover it in 5 days. And then once you finish all this is the new chapter has been added: bank, audit and inspection. If you finish all this chapter, then just start reading this one. You have to ensure your each and every topic are covered in your preparation. But you have to skip the lengthy chapter in JIB syllabus or in any particular paper. You need to skip for a while, and you just read all the small chapter first and then go to long chapter having lot of topics and subtopics in a particular chapter. So I suggest, this is a too long lengthy topic, so just skip ये chapter, आप skip कर दो पहले और start reading this one. Once you finish these all, then go by this one and this one, right? So this is the strategy. नेक्स्ट, why I am saying this, skip this. अगर आप ये, if you had started your preparation 3 months or 4 months before, then you would have not be this kind of a strategy, because you have already covered each and every topic. Since you don't have time, you want to crack GIB exam in 2 months, so this is the best try and tested method or strategy that can lead to crack GIB. तो आपको मैंने ये बताया, समझ में आया? नेक्स्ट, द मॉड्यूल बी ओनली हैविंग 6 चैप्टर, राइट? 6 चैप्टर में कंपनी अकाउंट्स 2, फाइनेंशियल अकाउंटिंग ऑफ बैंकिंग, दीज आर लेंदी चैप्टर्स, लेंदी चैप्टर. ओके, दीज आर लेंदी चैप्टर. तो इसमें क्या है? इट इज नथिंग बट हाउ टू प्रिपेयर बैंकिंग फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट, बैंकिंग फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स, लाइक बैलेंस शीट इक्वेशन. बैलेंस शीट आपको सीखना है इसमें कि बैंकिंग का कैसे बनता है, प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट सीखना है, और उसमें कौन कौन सी कैटेगरी में एसेट्स में क्या जाएगा, लाइबिलिटीज वाले हेड में क्या क्या जाएगा. यू हैव टू पुट व्हाट आर द head that will go to assets field and what are the head that will be added under liabilities head. तो आपको ये सारी चीजें सीखनी है. in this topic, in this module, you will be knowing about how to prepare financial statement basically. तो ये जितने भी टॉपिक हैं, बैलेंस शीट में इक्वेशन, प्रिपरेशन ऑफ फाइनल अकाउंट्स, कैश फ्लो एंड फंड फ्लो, and core banking, final account of banking companies, core banking and system and accounting in computerized, ये सारे जो चैप्टर हैं ये आपको सिर्फ बैलेंस शीट और ये अकाउंट स्टेटमेंट्स ऑफ बैंकिंग, हाउ टू प्रिपेयर अकाउंट स्टेटमेंट ऑफ ए बैंकिंग कंपनी, ये बताते हैं. तो ये लेंदी है, इसको आप लास्ट में पढ़ो, पहले फिनिश इसका करो. सारे फिनिश को करना है, MCQ बनाओ आप. MCQ कोई भी टॉपिक का नहीं छोड़ना है. Whenever you stuck, if you are not able to understand any particular query or any figure, any concept, just refer video lessons. Whenever you find any difficulties, you just refer video lessons. And see, if you are a My Online Prep student, then you have a facility, you can raise your query one-to-one. Suppose you are reading and you stuck somewhere, you have a facility to just share your queries, and our faculty will get back to you and will give you one-to-one mentoring. See, we had a concept, we have a concept that if I'll finish it and then I'll let you know about in a later slide. I'll let you know. Module C is having only 9 chapters, right? 11 chapters. And this, I told you, this is a VVI, very, very important. You cannot pass this chapter if you skip this particular module. You cannot pass accounting and financial management for bankers paper without having knowledge of module C or without solving question from module C, because the weightage of this paper is 25 to 30%. Right? So see, this is pure business mathematics. Calculation of interest and entities, calculation of YTM, foreign exchange arithmetic. Now they have added capital structure and cost capital, the capital investment decision, term loan, right? Then equipment and leasing, lease financing, working capital management and derivatives, financial management overview, रेशियो एंड प्रोपोर्शनल. इसमें सारे फॉर्मूलाज हैं. इसमें रेशियो एनालिसिस के फॉर्मूला आपको याद रखने हैं, क्वेश्चन आएंगे. इसमें आपको इंटरेस्ट ऑफ एन्युटी से क्वेश्चन आएंगे, जिसमें प्रेजेंट वैल्यू और फ्यूचर वैल्यू के फॉर्मूला आपको याद रखने हैं. YTM का आपको निकालना है, यील्ड टू मैच्योरिटी, इसके फॉर्मूला जो भी होगा बॉन्ड से रिलेटेड होगा. फॉरेन एक्सचेंज, जो भी फॉरेन एक्सचेंज का अरिथमेटिक है उसको आपको हर एक को फार्मूला याद रखना है. डायरेक्ट कोड, इनडायरेक्ट कोड से लेकर जितने भी टर्म है उनके फार्मूला याद रखना है. कॉस्ट कैपिटल अभी नया निकाला गया है इसमें, दिस पर्टिकुलर चैप्टर हैज बीन एडेड न्यूली. तो ये वाला न्यू चैप्टर को आपको इसके जितने भी कॉस्ट अकाउंटिंग से रिलेटेड हैं, कॉस्टिंग टू कंपनी है और कैपिटल है, उसको याद रखने होंगे। टर्म लोन आपको पता है, बट यहाँ पे कैपिटल इन्वेस्टमेंट डिसीजन है, मे बी कैपिटल बजटिंग टाइप का इसमें क्वेश्चन है जो आपको पढ़ना है। तो वर्किंग कैपिटल जो नरसिम्हा कमेटी से रिकमेंडेड है, उसमें बहुत सारे कैलकुलेशन है कि आपको कैसे वर्किंग कैपिटल फाइनेंस होता है, वो सारी चीज़ें इसमें इंक्लूडेड है। तो ये चैप्टर इंपॉर्टेंट है, इसको आप सबसे पहले टच करें, देन गो टू मॉड्यूल ए एंड देन बी एंड देन डी। ओके, नेक्स्ट डी, दिस इज नथिंग बट कॉस्ट अकाउंटिंग, सारे चैप्टर हैं। इट इज़ नॉट लेंदी वन, बट सम कैलकुलेशन और देयर नॉन न्यूमेरिकल क्वेश्चन आते हैं, आप इसको फिनिश करें, ठीक है। तो इंटायर मॉड्यूल एएफएम, आपका टारगेट एएफएम को फिनिश करने में 20 डेज, फिनिश दिस पेपर इन 20 डेज। ओके, this paper you have to take 20 days in order to finish this paper maximum, not more than that. Within that, well and good. If you complete all the chapters well within 20 days, well and good, you can utilize your extra time to another paper, right? So you have a 20 days to finish this paper. Now next principle and practices of banking. See, in the first module you will get 21 chapter, in the second module you will get 20 chapter, in the third module you will get 9 chapter, and the fourth one will be having 5 chapter, right? So the first one is general banking operation, the second is banking loan related things, and the third one is banking technology, and the fourth is ethics, right? So these are the modules in principle and practices of banking. See, this particular paper is being considered as the easiest one. Why? Because see, principle and practices of banking consisted all the chapters, all the topics is basically your day-to-day banking, especially for those who are from retail banking, maybe from retail assets or retail liabilities. They will be having a real experience, hands-on experience on this particular chapter topic. So if you are in retail banking and you know the customer service, you are just processing loans or you are in clearing, then all the content related to your domain, related to your hands-on experience will cover in this particular paper. So this is being considered as the easiest one, easy to crack, right? So you have to cover all these topics within 15 days. 15 days is enough to cover each and every topic. Whenever you are stuck, just go to the video lesson and then clear your concept. If you stuck, if you are still not able to understand, you can consult with your faculty. You have a facility, you can consult with your faculty. If you are not from my online prep student, then I would suggest, if you are not from my online prep student, so see, when you want to crack JIB exam, it is not a difficult one. You can crack, but you need one-to-one mentoring. You need one-to-one, two-way communication in your queries if you have. So the advantage of being a my online prep student is that you will get a two-way communication. See, you are a banker. You cannot be sit like any other student who are preparing for BankPO exam or any other exam. You are a banker, you have to go to bank and you have to give your time to your family and friends, and then you have to prepare. But along with you have a lot of burden in your bank. Like sometimes you have a year-end pressure, you have quarter-end pressure, sometimes you have a month-end pressure, sometimes you don't have any cash tallied in your branch, then you have to stay late. So these are all these things that you could not maintain your work-life balance. So that's why we have just developed a program that is called self-paced plus live classes. Self-paced, what will happen? You have to cover all this topic with your own pace, by your own pace. If you want to finish 3 chapters today itself because you are free, you can crack them, you can go through that and you can finish. But if you have any query in these days and you did not find any solution, you can raise your query to your mentor. Okay, so finish this particular paper in 15 days, then go to module. See, module A is having these chapter are lengthy one. So as if I told you, the formula is that finish easy paper first and then go back to lengthy paper. This is the strategy. Finish these first. Why? See, why I'm telling you this? In anyhow, if you are not able to cover, then maximum chapter which is having a small content you easily can cover. Suppose in 15 days, I'm telling you to cover total 45 chapters, and in which I'm telling you that 10 or 15 chapters are those which is lengthy. Then still you can cover 30 chapters. Got it? See, 30 chapter, 70% of the portion you already covered. Now once it is finished, you just go back to lengthy chapter and finish maximum. Maybe you can cover 100%. In worst case scenario, you can cover 50%. Still you have 80%. Your content will be covered and revised. Got it? Let's move on to the next. Same formula for this module C. See, this will be module C, and Consumer Banking Protection Act CPA is the lengthiest one in this particular module. So finish all this chapter first and then go to Consumer Protection Act. Next we had this is module A, and this is also a module A. Module A is having 21 chapters, right? So in module A, these particular chapter are there, right? In module B, these are the chapter. There are 20 chapter in module B of PPB. So these are the lengthiest one. This chapter should be covered once you finish all the easiest chapter first. In examination, our strategy to crack JIB in the examination day is always what like that. You have to choose easiest question first, attempt easiest question first, and then you just go to lengthy question and having a lot of literature in any particular question. So this is our strategy. Finish easiest chapter first and then go to lengthy chapter or complex. See, in module B, I told you there are 20 chapter you have to cover and finish in 15 days. Module C is having banking technology. Banking technology are having this chapter, right? Essential of banking computerized. This is the easiest one. Operational aspects of CBS environment. This also is the easiest one. Alternate delivery channel and digital banking. Data communication network and EFT system. These two chapters, and security consideration and mitigation measures in bank. These three chapters are lengthy chapters. तो आपका क्या होगा स्ट्रैटेजी? इन तीनों चैप्टर को आप बाद में पढ़ेंगे. पहले ये दो चैप्टर और ये दो चैप्टर आप फिनिश कर लो, देन जस्ट गो टू दिस चैप्टर. इसके बाद आप फिर डिफिकल्ट वन पढ़ो. ठीक है, लेकिन कवर सबको करना है, इसी ऑर्डर में करो. नेक्स्ट मॉड्यूल डे एथिक्स आपका 1 से 2 दिन में फिनिश होना चाहिए. ये सारे इजीएस्ट है, 1 दिन में आप या 2 दिन में इसको फिनिश कर सकते हैं. तो ये स्ट्रैटेजी था. वी हैड ए strategy of principle and practices of banking. So what we have learned, finish this chapter in 15 days, then what? Easy to difficult. फर्स्ट आप इजी चैप्टर को अप्रोच करेंगे, देन डिफिकल्ट चैप्टर को आप अप्रोच करेंगे. ठीक है ना? फर्स्ट फिनिश इजीएस्ट चैप्टर एंड देन गो टू डिफिकल्ट वन. देन पेपर 4 retail banking. We have finished accounting and financial management for bankers. We have finished principle and practices of banking. Now we have a retail banking. This is the last paper, 4th paper that will come in number 3 after PPB. See, in this particular module, 26 chapters are there. 26 chapters are there in this particular paper, right? तो इसमें आपको मॉड्यूल ए में 4 चैप्टर हैं, मॉड्यूल बी में 12 चैप्टर है, then module 6 is having 6 chapter and module D is having 4 chapter. Module E is not there, but there are some extra content for home loan processing, right? So you have only 26 chapter are there in retail banking and wealth management. Earlier this particular paper was in CIB elective paper, but that particular paper has been removed from CIB. Now it has been included in JIB courses. तो इसका ये चैप्टर बहुत इजी है, इसको आपको 10 days में फिनिश करना है, 10 days maximum. This is a maximum time I am telling you, because see this is the easiest one. Content are less, and let's see content. See, in this module A you are having 4 chapter. This particular chapter has been added newly, new chapter has been added in module A. Earlier this particular chapter was not there when it was in CIB exam as an elective paper. तो ये चैप्टर नया ऐड हुआ है, इसको आप फिनिश करो 1 से 2 दिन में. Then this chapter again the same strategy. जो लेंदी चैप्टर है वो हम लोग बाद में देखेंगे, जो इजीएस्ट चैप्टर है वो हम लोग पहले देखेंगे. इसको पहले फिनिश करो, ठीक है, उसके बाद फिर गो टू डिफिकल्ट वन. नेक्स्ट मॉड्यूल सी. मॉड्यूल सी इसमें आपको टोटल 5 चैप्टर हैं, जिसमें से ये थोड़ा लेंदी है. देन मॉड्यूल डी में 2 चैप्टर हैं जो लेंदी हैं. तो अपना स्ट्रैटेजी वह रहेगा इजीएस्ट टू डिफिकल्ट, पहले इसको फिनिश करेंगे फिर हम लोग डिफिकल्ट वाले में जाएंगे. और ये आप एक चीज कर लो, कुछ करो ना करो सब चीज करना, लेकिन किसी का मॉक टेस्ट मत छोड़ना. आप डोंट स्किप एनी मॉक टेस्ट ऑफ एनी चैप्टर. दिस इज अ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. इफ यू आर नॉट एबल टू स्टडी ऑन अ पर्टिकुलर डे or on a particular holiday or Saturday or Sunday, then you are free or you engage in any day and you skip, don't skip mock test. Mock test is very very important, especially I'm talking to my online prep student. See, we have given you all the possible question that will be asked in your exam, all the possible question. Suppose you are just reading marketing and introduction, we have just given you all the possible question that can be created from the topic. So don't miss any mock test of any chapter. Next is new paper, Indian economy and Indian financial system. This is the newest paper that has been added in JIB courses. So the module A is having 11 chapter, module B is having 8 chapter, module C is having 9 chapter and module D is having 17 chapter. तो हमारा स्ट्रेटेजी क्या होगा? मॉड्यूल ये जो 2 चैप्टर हैं, these two modules is Indian economy and these 2 module is Indian financial system. तो ये 50-50 रेशियो है. क्वेश्चन विल बी आस्क्ड 50% फ्रॉम दिस मॉड्यूल एंड 50% फ्रॉम दिस मॉड्यूल. So which module is more important? Then in that scenario this module will become more important and module A will become more important in Indian economy sense, right? So now let's see what are the chapter in module A of Indian economy and Indian financial system. See, module A chapter 3 is a lengthy one. You will have a little bit lengthy content, so many topics in this particular chapter. So our advice, what are the our strategy? E to D, E to D, easy first and then difficult one. तो हम लोग इसको पहले फिनिश करेंगे, उसके बाद फिर इसको फिनिश करेंगे, यही स्ट्रैटेजी है. और दिस पर्टिकुलर सी मॉड्यूल इज नथिंग बट इफ यू सी, if you are having an NCERT book in your house or home, you will check all the content of module A is from 11th standard NCERT book, right? So this is important when you talk about economy. If you don't know these things, the role of priority sector MSME, overview of Indian economy, sector of Indian economy, economic planning in India, Niti Aayog, and globalization, impact on India, economic reform. If you don't read all these chapters, then there is no use of having knowledge of economy, because then you don't have any knowledge of economy. So this is very important, good step taken by IFBF, that they have included all this content in Indian economy. Now this is a one part. This is a one part of Indian economy where you will be having a knowledge of Indian economy. Now come to the next part. This is module B. This is nothing but the rules and concept. फंडामेंटल ऑफ इकोनॉमिक्स, माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स क्या होता है, मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स क्या होता है, सप्लाई एंड डिमांड, मनी सप्लाई एंड इन्फ्लेशन, थ्योरीज ऑफ इंटरेस्ट, बिजनेस साइकिल, मॉनेटरी पॉलिसी, फिजिकल पॉलिसी, सिस्टम ऑफ नेशनल अकाउंट एंड जीडीपी कॉन्सेप्ट एंड यूनियन बजट. कैसे यूनियन, ये जो क्वेश्चन है आप याद रखो, ये सारे क्वेश्चन है ना, तो मोस्टली आपके केस स्टडीज बेस आएंगे, केस स्टडीज में आएंगे. केस स्टडीज, नॉन न्यूमेरिकल क्वेश्चन एंड मे बी न्यूमेरिकल क्वेश्चंस. ये तीन टाइप के क्वेश्चन इसमें से आएंगे. मोस्टली केस स्टडीज, सप्लाई एंड डिमांड से, मनी सप्लाई एंड इन्फ्लेशन से, थ्योरीज ऑफ इंटरेस्ट से, बिजनेस साइकिल से, ये आपके मोस्टली केस स्टडीज के क्वेश्चंस आएंगे. दिस पर्टिकुलर मॉड्यूल वाज इन CIB exam, CIB paper that is called Advanced Bank Management. They have just removed this content and just added in JIB exam in the first paper, Indian economy. So in the first phase we have seen what are the content, what are the logic behind Indian economy, scenario of Indian economy. Now you have a concept and rule in Indian economy. तो आप ऐसी ये पैरामीटर है जिससे इकोनॉमी हम लोग डिसाइड करते हैं. ये मॉड्यूल बी में आपको पढ़ना है. नेक्स्ट, मॉड्यूल सी स्टार्ट विद इंडियन फाइनेंशियल सिस्टम. जैसा कि आपको मैंने बताया कि इंडियन फाइनेंशियल सिस्टम में टोटल यहाँ पे 9 चैप्टर हैं. ठीक है, इसमें आपको ओवरव्यू पता चलता है कि इंडियन इकोनॉमी कैसा है, इंडियन बैंकिंग स्ट्रक्चर कैसा है, उसको रेगुलेट करने के लिए कौन कौन से हमारे पास एक्ट हैं गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया के, और जो डेवलपमेंट फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशन है, दिस इज द न्यू चैप्टर हैज बीन इंट्रोड्यूस. दिस इज अ लेंदी चैप्टर, दिस लेंदी चैप्टर आर देयर. तो ये सारे जो चीज़ें हैं, ऑल दिस चैप्टर्स इज रिलेटेड टू इंडियन फाइनेंशियल सिस्टम. ये टोटल कॉन्सेप्ट एंड इसके पीछे लॉजिक क्या है. नेक्स्ट जो मॉड्यूल है वो बेसिकली मार्केट के हैं, किस तरह के मार्केट, इंडियन फाइनेंशियल मार्केट होना चाहिए, मनी मार्केट, कॉल मनी मार्केट and derivative market, all those market where transaction happens. ठीक है, in the next module आप सिर्फ मार्केट के बारे में पढ़ते हैं. फाइनेंशियल मार्केट, मनी मार्केट, कैपिटल मार्केट, फिक्स्ड इनकम मार्केट, फॉरेन एक्सचेंज मार्केट, जितने तरह के मार्केट हैं आप सिर्फ मॉड्यूल डी में पढ़ते हो. तो इसमें भी बस छोटे छोटे चैप्टर हैं और आपको इसमें सारे चैप्टर हैं. टोटल 45 चैप्टर्स हैं इसमें जो आपको कवर करने हैं. So these are the things that you will be getting in your JIB exam. These are all the syllabus. You can definitely crack exam even if you are starting just before 60 days or maybe 70 days. You can crack JIB paper in the easiest way. See, so these are the logic. Now see, if you want mock test of from any particular chapter or all chapter that I need to solve all the mock tests, I don't have time to watch the video or go through the e-books for each and every chapter. I do agree, it may happen, but you have to solve each and every mock test. See, in this course, in CIB combo, we have a CIB combo, and see, this CIB combo, with the help of CIB combo, thousands students have already cracked their JIB exam since 2014, right? So what is the logic behind these courses? Why we have developed these courses? This is the basically self-paced course. Why? Because see, you are a banker, you don't have time. When you are time, you are stuck in somewhere that you need to go through only one chapter. Suppose on any particular Sunday or Saturday, you are free. You can finish 4 to 5 chapters at your own pace. If you are in bank, if there is any linked on issue, if you are at the lunch table and if you have a 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you can very much utilize your time by reading ebooks, by giving any mock tests, by watching any videos. See, you cannot open the books anytime in your bank. If you are traveling, you can still go through the content, give the mock test at your own pace. So this is the concept of self-paced course. And what is the live? This is the blend of live and self course. Why? Because if you are solving any queries, if you are reading mock tests, if you are attempting mock tests, you must having some kind of queries. So how will you solve? We will give you 50 hours dot clearing session in a class, in a platform where you will be asked your query. If you solve in weekdays, वीकेंड क्लासेस देयर, ये वीकेंड क्लासेस है, सैटरडे और संडे को ही होता है. इसमें आपको जितने आपने वीकडेज में पढ़ लिया है, वट एवर पोर्शन यू हैव फिनिश इन योर वीकडेज, यू कैन आस्क योर क्वेरीज इन वीकेंड. सैटरडे संडे को जब आपकी छुट्टी रहती है, क्लासेस होते हैं, आपकी क्वेरीज आपको एड्रेस की जाएगी कि दिस पर्टिकुलर क्वेरीज बिलोंग्स टू यू एंड जस्ट दे वांट टू एड्रेस, दे वांट टू गेट इट क्लैरिफाइड. तो चैप्टर वाइज आपको मॉक टेस्ट इसमें है, ठीक है, और 4500 क्वेश्चन विद सोल्यूशन ऑफ प्रोबेबल क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम ईच टॉपिक, राइट. 120 वीडियो लेसन्स मिल जाएंगे आपको, 160 मॉक टेस्ट, 60 लाइव क्लासेस और 77 ई बुक्स. तो आप ये कैसे करोगे? आप माई ऑनलाइन प्रेप का ऐप प्ले स्टोर में जाओ, प्ले स्टोर में जाकर के माई ऑनलाइन प्रेप लिखना, स्पेस मत देना, सिर्फ साथ में लिखना माई ऑनलाइन प्रेप, ये टाइप करना. प्ले स्टोर में आपको ऐप मिलेगा, ऐप डाउनलोड कीजिए, लॉगिन कीजिए, यहाँ पे मोबाइल नंबर दीजिए, जस्ट पुट योर मोबाइल नंबर एंड देन वंस ये मोबाइल नंबर गिवन एंड OTP verified, then what will happen? You will come to this page. So just go to this course and this course will be available once you pay, and you can start your preparation just after paying your that much. Now one thing is that you will get, if you enroll today, you will get 40% discount. See, you will get 40%. Now the price is 499 and you are getting 40% discount as of now. So avail this opportunity, start your preparation, crack GIB exam in this season and then CIB exam. I hope I cover each and every topic, each and every query of your related to GIB and exam. And if you have any query which has not been addressed in this video, you can just put your comments on comment section. I will try to revert all your queries. Thank you, all the best for your exam.